Okay, so today we are on an adventure, solo adventure. This is a very special episode, okay, because I'm here. I'm going for some exhibition. So I rented a very small camper van. I just want to be very mobile because I will be going for fishing. I'll be driving to another city. So let me show you the camper van. Okay, so we got this from a CRC Campervan. This is a very small camper van. This is a normal car park. You can see this is a normal car park. The model is JP Star Happy Premium, Happy Plus or something. So this is just a normal car park. You can see the car is really very small. So let's go in and take a look and see how it looks like. Okay, so for the next few days, right, I will bring you on the adventure. I will share with you how I packed the camper van. I will share with you my feeling about it. We are at Nagoya, Japan now. I'll tell you whether is it easy to park. You know, I'm also very worried. Where should I sleep? Is there enough space? How to pump the petrol? How to pump the heater? Is there enough batteries? So I'll be sharing with you my full experience in this camper van adventure. So this is a auto van, just for two-seater. Now the interesting part of it. Then let's take a look. Okay, it's very small. So, wow, that's all. Okay, now I just taken the place. So I want to transform this into a bed so that I can leave this at the end. But for now, I haven't started packing. We'll show you a video of after I pack. So you still have a microwave, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I don't want to use up too much energy. There's a heater here. So over here, there's a heater. And actually by right, you still can sleep on top. So, but I'm just alone, so I won't be sleeping on top. So I'm going to put my things there. Here we'll pull it out. I'm trying to create a bed now. So I'm supposed to pull out this thing. Don't know if I'm correct. Then I think I need to take this board out. There's always first time for everything. Not too sure whether I'm correct. Does it look like, oh, okay, I got it up. Not as easy as I thought. Okay, I got the first mattress out. I still need to pull this mattress and put my luggage up. So this is the second part of the mattress. I think it's here. Okay, so this is how I'll be living. I don't need the space, I don't need the sofa. It will just be bed so that I can actually store my luggage here easier for me to open it up. So that's it. I'm gonna pack it now. So he gave me a sleeping bag with my luggage now over here. I'm gonna try to see if I can lie down fully. I think I need to shift my luggage because you see it's blocking my leg unless I sleep like this. So I may shift my luggage to the left at night. So I think it's ready for one person or two person. Two person, wow, I think a little bit max. You can see I'm already at the edge. Imagine this is my hand. So if it's gonna be two person, it's gonna be really side by side. Okay, I'm gonna share with you my driving experience. This is like my first time driving this, and I just started the engine. I just started driving. It's a little bit weird because it's the first time I'm sitting so high. Normally I will be on like a normal car. So this time I'm on a van, or I don't know what you want to call it, a van, a camper van. And I think it's a little bit bumpy. You gotta go really slow. When you have like hump or curb, you can feel it shaking a little bit. I think you gotta be really careful when driving this kind of vehicle. So far, everything is good. Let's say the car is pretty small, so I think driving it is not too bad. Just that I think the brakes are a little bit springy. It doesn't bite like a normal car that well. Besides that, I think it's okay. It feels like there's a turbo, but if I'm not wrong, this is only like 600 over cc, so it's not supposed to be very fast. But you can hear the campervan try very hard pushing. You can hear the, you know. So really, go slow, enjoy, and no rush. Don't try to rush for the traffic light, because it's definitely not the kind of vehicle that can do that. Okay, we're testing out the parking now. There's a reverse camera and there's some sensor, so it's not that bad. Car is not very small, but the mirror at the side are not big. Okay, should be all good. We have a reverse camera here, so that's very good, that's very safe. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'm going up the highway. I think one major thing about this campervan, right, is that you gotta really check the height, because over here they write 2.6. So some car parks or some underpass, they may be only 2.3, 2.5. Some car park they may be open air, but what happened is at the place where you take your ticket, when you're going in the gantry, they have a shelter. So those that has a shelter, that's a big problem, because once they have a shelter, right, you cannot go in, you will hit the shelter. So I think you have to pay a lot of attention on those height. I think that's one major thing that I'm looking at. For parking wise, I think not so much of the problem, because the car is not too big, so I think that's fine. Okay, so now on the highway, right, the car over here, they got right that the maximum speed is 80. I'm on the highway now. Today is a very windy day. I'm only on 60, which is already I can see the thing swirling. So I think gotta really drive slowly lah. Just stick to the left lane, be safe, control the steering, hold the steering tight. Because every time when the wind comes, or when you hit around 70, 80, right, the car will start to fumble a little bit. So I think that's one of the difficulty that I need to counter. Okay, I just completed a 35 minutes drive on the highway. I would say that the highway drive is challenging. I will rate it like difficulty at least 8.5 to 9.10 because of the wind. I think the crucial thing is about the wind, because when the wind comes, or when it will shake, you know, the campervan will shake and you will kind of lose control a little bit. So I think that's the tough part. Okay, so now I'm at Nagashima Resort. This is a place where you drive about 30 minutes from Nagoya. There's a theme park, you can see behind me. This is like roller coaster. But there's also a Mitsu outlet. So actually I'm here for the outlet, have my dinner. The outlet says that they close at 8. And then there's an onsen nearby. So I was thinking that I could just get a bath later on. Because we are in a campervan, we cannot bathe. So let's explore the outlet now. So this is the outlet. It's called Jazz Dream. I don't know, is it like today or what, but the wind here is crazy. It's just windy. It's just so windy that even the driving is tough, and it's really, really cold because of the wind. To me, all the outlet, the way they design, the way they build, looks almost the same one. And the brands, to be frank, I went to a few already. At least I was about 4 to 5 outlets. I realized that the things they sell is more or less the same. As in the brands that they have is more or less the same. This is the favorite part of my outlet, dining. Like food court like that. Let's go. One thing good about campervan is that in such a big car park, you definitely can find your campervan. because it's gonna be the tallest one popping out. Okay, it's like 3:30 a.m. One more campervan lesson learned. I think I'm not having a good stomach, so I'm having some diarrhea. I thought that the train station was open at night, so that's why I parked near there, and I realized that it wasn't. There's no toilet, so luckily I googled for a convenience store and I drove here and it was 6 minutes away, and I managed to get a toilet. God bless. So now back to sleep. Okay, so this is how my place look like now. The sleeping bag is very important, so I'm going to share a little bit about how I sleep yesterday. I think sleeping was okay. I pushed the luggage to the side. I still managed to I pushed the luggage here, so I still managed to put my legs straight. So it's not too bad. It's just really for one person. And if you realize I throw all my things on top, I think that's pretty good. Some of my things are inside this cupboard, so it's also pretty good. I'm not cooking, I'm not washing, so I use the tables to put my stuff. That's also one of the good stuff about it. Frankly speaking, I think sleeping here is okay. Just that at night it's really cold. In the afternoon, I try to take a nap. It's okay. I don't need to on the heater, but at night it was really cold. So far I'm very happy with it. Sleeping wise, everything I think is really nice. It's just small and comfy. So I suggest like this is more for like a person. If you have two, maybe, but it's gonna be a little bit squeezy. Nothing more than two definitely. So that's it for sleeping. Leave your comment below if you have any questions. I will try to answer you. If you watched the video to now, please hit the like button, subscribe button. I'm going to continue to share with you the next few days my life in this small mini campervan in Japan. So we're going to do a long drive to Shiga from Nagoya. It's going to be an hour plus. Hopefully the winds are not too strong because it's really tough to drive on the highway when the wind is very strong. Okay, it's dinner time. Itadakimasu. Yakisoba. So this time I'm back sleeping near to Family Mart. Near the toilet is definitely safer at night. So just want to share with you a little bit of the system over here. So this is to switch on so that I can on the water, the basin for the water to come out. I need to on the inverter so that I can use my charger. I already used my basin because I gotta pull this out because I need to wash my fishing stuff. So today I'm more well prepared compared to the first night, which is quite cool. And this is what I brought from Singapore. This is like my camping pillow that I can inflate. This is pretty good. This pillow basically saved my life. This and the sleeping bag that they provide. Yeah, this is really good. So at night, I think over here is about like 1-2 degrees, so it's really cold. So I think the heater is needed, but I try sleeping in the afternoon where it's not that cold, maybe like 8, 9, 10 degree. I didn't need to on the heater, I just used the sleeping bag. So yes, the heater is important at night. So that's it, we're going to sleep now. Again, we push the luggage to the side, then you can see there's a space over here for me to sleep. There's my leg. That's where I put my head, and then all my stuff at the side. On top is a pretty good storage space. You can see I throw a lot of my bags on top. So that's it. Good night and bye bye. Okay, good morning. This is day 2, day 3. Sorry, it was my second night sleeping. I wanted to do this video because it was my second night sleeping at the Family Mart, and I realized I wasn't the only one sleeping alone. I saw other people sleeping in their car too. But unlike the first night, right? Even though I parked near to the Family Mart at the corner, but the row nearer to the Family Mart, last night was really noisy. Okay, there was a lot of people, there was a lot of racing cars. They were parking near to the site. I think because it was smoking and all these things, they were talking and they were laughing and all these things, so it was really noisy. So I realized that the best place to park, right, is actually not so near to the entrance. As in, even though I was at a corner, but I think in terms of rows, I should go like maybe the second or third row, because it seems like I'm the row nearest to the convenience store. That's why it was noisy. But it was also like a Saturday night. So a Friday night was okay, there was not much noise, but yesterday was like Saturday night, was really noisy. So another things that I learned throughout the night. So we are not going to stay here anymore. We are going to move to another spot. We are going to move to Shiga. We're going to drive. So I'm going to show you my experience in my next one. I think it was 1 hour to 1.5 hour drive to Shiga from Nagoya. So let's see how it goes. I'm going to go slow because the most important thing is safety first. Okay, we are on the highway now. Okay, the highway to Shiga, right, is in the mountains. So unlike at Nagoya, there's a lot of bridge, a lot of highways that is high up, hanging in the sky, like bridge, and in the middle of like the bay. So the wind is pretty strong. Over here, I see a lot of windshield, a lot of mountains, a lot of flats. So the wind is pretty manageable. It's not as difficult as it was at the bridge. So I think the difficult part, right, is really the wind. So if the place has a strong wind, then that's difficult. If there's no strong wind, I think it's still manageable. Over here, it rides for me to stay at 80 km/h. So I think overall, everything is good. I think the drive is definitely easier now. I feel that it's a lot easier compared to the ones at the bridge. Okay, I just reached Shiga. Okay, so basically, I think the drive is okay. There was only a certain part where there's a lot of crosswind. But besides that, I think the best part is in the tunnel. In the tunnel, there's no wind. So it's very stable. So far, I think it's okay. Just that if it's like a 1 hour drive, then maybe you got to allocate 1 hour, 15 to 20 minutes more. So that's it. We have reached Shiga. So this is how Shiga looks like. Shiga doesn't have tall buildings, so it's a perfect place for campervan. This is why I thought of driving here. So you can see like all the parkings, they are all like open air, so you don't really have to worry about the height. So that's the good thing about Shiga. Okay, so I spent my last night in the car just to document my car last time. Okay, so this campervan trip is pretty good. So I'm going to share a little bit on my whole trip. First of all, I think Japan is a great country for campervan. Why do I say so? Is because I did some research and I know that when you're in Australia, you need to park in a campervan park. Okay, but it seems like in Japan, I've been parking at the family mart. I don't have any problems. I'm parking at like roadside station, rest station. I don't have any problems. So it's pretty flexible. You can like park anywhere, and the good thing is the convenience shops are really convenient. They are everywhere. They have toilets, they have dustbin. So just to share a little bit on the waste management, what I do is I put in a plastic bag and I just bring it to the convenience shop and throw it off. That's one thing. Toilets are normally onsen and family mart. Family mart is the most useful ones. Bathing is amazing because of onsen. Okay, I'm going to do a whole new episode of onsen here. I'm going to talk about it in another video. So please hit the like button, subscribe button, check out my channel, and under my channel, under videos, you should be able to see something about onsen. So okay, I don't want to share too much, but the way onsen is being translated in Google Map is a little bit different, and that's what my Japanese friend had shared with me. So I'm going to share that later. So I think like parking and bathing, all this is amazing. And now that I'm in Shiga, there's no ceiling for their car park because this place is basically like out of the city. So most of the parkings are like open parkings. There's no parking fee. Parking is free. So it's amazing to drive here. You know, besides the one at Nagoya, I think Nagoya is pretty expensive when it comes to parking. And also Nagoya, some of the parkings you need to be aware of the height. So that's one thing. So besides that, I think sleeping is cool. The heater is okay. The sleeping bag is amazing, and I brought my own camping pillow. I think that's great. I didn't use the fridge. I didn't use the microwave, so I think I can't comment much on that. Driving wise, if there's no wind, it's amazing. Really, it's amazing. It's easy, and it's small. It's very easy to park. I don't have much issues on it. But I think you should come in like the colder seasons, because when it's hot, I think you require this aircon over here. And I think it kind of run on electricity, so you got to make sure that the electricity is full. So I was starting, I was a little afraid that, oh, is there electricity? Is there enough electricity? Do I need to do external charging and all these things? So basically over here there's a gauge. The gauge will show you how much electricity. Like now you can see is 94%. Then over here there's an inverter for different charging, so they have already taught me. So I think so far 94% is like throughout the night I charge my phone. Not throughout the night but I just charge my phone to 100 and I just stop, so I think it's fine. So that's it for today's episode. I have nothing much to talk about in my campervan already, because this is I feel that this is really a one in a lifetime experience. It's kind of raining now, you can see. So basically I've been figuring out when the Japanese was telling me about this. So basically this one, if you pull it down you can see through, pull it up, it's like dark out blinds. So this is pretty cool. I don't know, it's just okay. I think it's great to sleep inside lah. You know, it's not that bad. The cushion is good, but it's kind of cold. Like the coldness comes from the bottom of the car and the side of the walls and all these things. So I think the heater makes a big help. The place is definitely big enough for one person. I'm really not too sure about 2%, because maybe I come with like a lot of stuff and I'm here for fishing. So I have my fishing rods, my fishing stuff. So maybe it gets a little bit messy. So that's it for today's video. Hit the like button, subscribe button. I hope you enjoy my campervan tutorial, campervan experience, campervan trip. For now I still feel that Japan is the most convenient campervan country, but I gotta find the correct cities to go. And we rent it from this CRC Campervan. You can check them out on Instagram or on their website. They have pretty much a few different campervans in all over Japan. So that's it. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and see you in the next episode. I hope you like this, and bye bye.